Make sure you're supported where you need to be supported. And ideally, if you're with a bolster, having it inclined so the head is highest. And then relax. Turn your palms up if you can. Close your mouth and try breathing through your nose. First of all, watch the breath pass the tip of your nose, in and out. And then watch the breath in your nostrils, rushing past the hairs that help filter the breath. Watch the breath, feel the breath at the back of your throat, back of your mouth. Notice its texture, its temperature, its pace. Feel the breath move down into your lungs, passing into and expanding through your chest. Feel that expansion and release, almost like a slight pulse. Now slow that whole process down from the tip of your nose, breath coming in, through to the breath slowly expanding into your lungs, breathing into your body. As it slows down, relaxing your body with the long release of the exhale, giving yourself time to release any tension. Let any surface tension melt away with your exhale. So then your shell, so to speak, becomes softer, and we can access into deeper parts, deeper levels of ourselves. Okay, the knees coming together, feet flat on the floor. Come up off your bolster, and then we're going to go down onto our backs again for bridge. And you can use your block, or you can put the bolster underneath the back of your hips, or you can use both. Nothing under the head. I'm going to use both, so I'm going to pull my bolster under and then put a block on top for a little extra height. You can use your block on its tallest setting, but when you're there a while, sometimes that can become a little bit sharp. So I like to use a bigger item. So I'm going to put my block on its flat side. Make sure it's level. And it's at a height where you feel you're nicely open in your chest, nicely lifted in your spine. Let your arms turn palms upwards, so your shoulders are actually turning under your back a bit more. There's a little bit of effort, first of all, just to roll the shoulders back, to puff the chest up a little, and then relax the effort. Let your pelvis be completely supported. Just aim to try and keep your feet flat, but then relax your legs so that there's little effort involved. Closing the eyes. This is a great pose for helping or even improving posture. Opening out the chest, bringing some space into the chest and shoulders. Trying to remove any tendencies of slouching. also a great pose for getting into the kidneys and the adrenals, which can often become overstimulated in our busy lives. Busyness and stress almost becoming a little bit of a kind of a status symbol. The busier we are, we're feeling a bit stressed. It's like we're achieving in life, but actually can really lead to a burning out our system. So we'll just get some energy moving into the kidneys and adrenals, which are very much affected by that outward busyness. Let your breath calm you down. Breathe into the lower back, where your kidneys and adrenals sit. Let your breath have a calming, soothing influence as we tap into that energy. Keep that feeling of when you breathe in, you're breathing into your whole body, a sense of fullness. When you breathe out, your whole body relaxes, sense of soothing as the tension slides away. Last 30 seconds. Continue your long exhales and really feel you relaxing in your belly, your hip flexors, the top of the thighs. Good, and then we're just going to press a little more firmly into the feet. And I like to almost feel like I'm starting to tilt my buttocks up, tilt the pelvis up to help bring the block out. If you've got a couple of things, go down one step, pause. And when you feel ready to do the next step, you just do the same thing again, pressing through the feet, particularly the heels, and moving that out. And then just pause for a moment with your legs bent. And let your lower back settle to the ground. Feel the effects of that, of holding that pose. We held it for 4 minutes. Just feel the effects of what you feel physically. Then any heat distribution in your body is always a good indicator of what's been affected. If there's a feeling of density or even emptiness in some areas, like my belly feels now like it's a cave dropped into the ground. Feel any sensations of energy moving, whatever it is you feel, be present to it. Okay, and then bring one knee into your chest, doesn't matter which, just give it a little gentle squeeze in, just lightly. Release that back down, and the other knee, just a light squeeze in, holding the shin or the back of the thigh, either's fine. And let's go with both knees in, just gently. You might not even need to squeeze, just your hands resting on them might be enough. And if the bolster's in the way of your legs, move that out of the way. I'm going to take the bottom slightly off to the left. Straighten your right leg down the mat. And your right hand and your left knee come together. So we're taking the knee across to the right, rolling on the outside edge of your right leg until the knee meets the floor, or if you're using a bolster, a bolster. Turning more and more onto the edge of your right hip, keeping the back of the chest flat to the floor. Look over towards your left arm, and then let's hold it there. Either taking your gaze to the ceiling or toward the left arm, whatever's comfortable for your neck. And some people might want support under the back of the head for this, like a folded towel or cushion. So twisting, again, we'll just gently squeeze into the lower back, working energy into the mid and lower back. It's a little massage of your abdominal organs and the kidney and adrenal glands. Relax the best you can. Feel there's a gentle compression, but it's a positive compression. So in order to help the energy flow in this area, we compress and then we decompress. And that will help to release tension held here. The stress hormones are freed. Take a midway check through your body. If you're putting effort in where you don't need effort, if you're tensing anywhere, just a little scan through, check you're relaxed appropriately. Another 30 seconds. And then release, moving your way back into center. Both feet on the floor, and then your bottom comes to the middle of the mat. Move slowly, carefully, feet wide, and rest your knees on each other. And your head back to the center, and maybe your arms can rest hands on the belly. Take a few moments just to reset. Again, notice the feeling. Is there any difference in your right leg to your left leg or hip? Right side of the waist to the left side of the waist. Right shoulder to the left shoulder. Even moving up through your neck and into your face. Be present to what you feel. So you're fully on the journey of the practice. Physically, mentally, energetically. Okay, and then your bottom moves slightly off to the right. This time the left leg straightens out. And then the left hand takes the right knee over. And as it goes across, turning onto the edge of your left leg. And opening your right arm out again. Your choice, either just nose to the ceiling or turning your head toward the right arm. Again, just breathing through your nose, ideally with your mouth closed, and let your breath be gentle and kind. A lot of our stress actually is created from within. There's a lot of external stresses that affect us, but a lot of the stress we feel is just pressure placed from ourselves on ourselves. So see if you can practice kindness and compassion in your breath. In the quiet times like this that you spend with yourself, practice compassion. Let there be a gentleness, a patience, and a willingness to really work on yourself in this way. If you struggle with that, then your breath is such a powerful tool. Let your breath be strong. Let your breath's strength be like an anchor into your consciousness. Be conscious of how you are. And then with the intention of being kind and compassionate to oneself, to help release any self-pressure and stress created, let your breath carry with it a gentle, kind note, a strong kindness. Breathing in, kindness. Breathing out, kindness. Again, just a little check-in to make sure that you're not tensing anywhere that could be relaxed. If you are, consider bringing in some support. Use your breath to melt that tension away. Soften your outer shell so you can access inwardly, deeper and deeper with each breath. Layers and layers of stress or tension within you begin to peel away. For 30 seconds. And then make your way back up. So lifting your knee up, place your both feet flat to the floor. So your bottom can move back to the middle of the mat. And once more, feet wide, knees rest together. Just align yourself so you're more symmetrical now. Relax. Take a moment to not judge the after effects, but be present to them. So you're watching and flowing with them without judgment or even trying to memorize them, just letting them be and being present each moment. Okay, and then we're going to turn onto one side, doesn't matter which, come up to sitting, bring the soles of your feet together once you're up. And you can take your bolster if you struggle to bend very far forwards, take your bolster on its high setting, so you can rest forwards on it, maybe even resting your head down, or you can take it onto a middle setting, so you could rest your arms on it, or you could take it out completely if you don't need it. I'm going to start with it here and then see where I get to. So remember, there's enough time to do a little bit of all of those should you need to. So time can help you just to let the softness develop and drop in deeper. Try and keep your hips anchored to the ground. It's nice if you can to have your head supported. Feel now in the forward bend, there's a decompression in the space of your lower to mid back. Just for a few breaths, breathe your awareness into that spaciousness. Continue just to follow in. Try not to get stuck just in one position that begins to feel just comfortable or even feeling nothing. Remember, the edge is what differentiates the yin practice from the restorative practice. The edge is what makes it more yin because it just presses against our boundary line and then begins to coax an energy flow a little more deeply than we might do if we were just in restorative. We're getting a bit deeper work into the tissues of the body. When we can do that, obviously it's going to affect us in terms of we'll be physically more able, more open, but also we've got a lot of stuff that can get trapped and lodged in, almost compressed, that we then will struggle to release unless we take the time to get in deeper. Last 30 seconds. Breathe down into your hips as if your breath is trying to really dig in deep and release any stress held in there, whatever form that's managed to take. Yeah, and then we're coming back up. Knees come in, back down onto the floor, ready for Shavasana. Legs supported. Head supported perhaps. Good, and let your body go. Take a nice deep breath in. A really relaxing breath out. Maybe remembering the last time you might have acted out of fear or scarcity or energy of stress. And reset that now. Feel the stress melt away. Feel that fear, stress, scarcity rebalancing within you. So the next time you act, it comes from a better, more balanced place within. And as you relax for the next few minutes, be in flow with the present moment. With your breath that comes and goes. This deepening, relaxed state. Another deep breath in. And out. If you want longer, take longer. If you're ready to come out of it, push the bolster away. Turn to your side and pause. Pushing up towards sitting. As your palms come together, hands in a prayer at the centre of your chest. Feel that aspect of the practice now beginning to bring a healing flow into the lower back, into self-worth, compassion for oneself. Stronger body, stronger mind. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste. Thank you both. Right, tonight